Hello everyone, welcome to solve this math Olympiad algebra problem. And here we have a nice cubic equation in which we have 6 times of x cubed minus 48 equals to 0. And here in this question we find or we solve this problem for the values of x. So here the very first step we are going to do is here first we need to divide each of these terms by 6 so that we convert this cubic equation into the simplified form, so that it will be written as 6 times of x cubed divided by 6 minus 48 is divided by 6 and 0 is divided by 6. So here we divide both of the sides by 6. And now here we need a little bit simplification, so this 6 is cancelled out by this 6 and here we get x cubed minus this 6 is cancelled out by this 48 by 8 and here we get 8 and this whole equation equals to 0. So here we get the cubic equation into the simplified form, so that here we need to use the cubic formula in order to solve this equation. So here first we write this equation in cubic form, so we write it as x cubed minus here we have 8 and we make the prime factors of 8 and we know that 8 is equals to 2 to the power of 3 and this whole equals to 0. And after that here we use the cubic formula, and you know about this formula. If we have a cubed minus b cubed, so it is equals to a minus b times of a square plus ab plus b square. So here we need this nice formula, so that according to this formula we have the value of a is x and the value of b is 2. So we put these two values of a and b in this equation, so that this equation will be written as a minus b. So we have a is x and b is 2 into a square, so our a is x and our again a is x and b is 2 and b square, so b is 2 square and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step here we have some simplification and we write it as x minus 2 times of x square plus this is 2x, and we know that 2 square equals to 4 and this whole equation equals to 0. So after that here we have two possibilities in which we take the first factor equals to 0 or we take the second factor equals to 0. X square plus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. So that we have these two possibilities, and now we find the value of x from these two cases. So from first case we easily get the value of x is equals to 2, because when we move this minus 2 to the right hand side it will becomes plus 2. So this is the our first real value of the given equation, and now we move towards to find the other solutions of the given equation. So we solve this quadratic equation. Here first we write the coefficient of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to 2 and c equals to 4. So these are the coefficients of the above equation, and we know about the quadratic formula. So it is stated as x is equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So this is the our nice quadratic formula, and now in the next step we just substitute the values of a, b and c in this formula, so that here it will implies that first we have minus b and the value of b is minus 2 plus minus square root of b square, so our b is 2 square minus 4 times of ac, our a is 1 and c is 4, and this is divided by 2 times of a and our a is again 1. So now in the next step here we need a little bit simplifications, and we just write it as minus 2 plus minus square root of here we know that 2 square becomes 4 minus, here we have 4 times of 1 is 4 and 4 times of 4 becomes 16, and this is divided by 2 times of 1 is 2. So now in the next step here we have more simplification, so that we write it as minus 2 plus minus square root of, this is 4 minus 16 and 4 minus 16 is equals to minus 12, and this is divided by 2. So here we again write this minus 12 in this form, so that here we rewrite this minus 12 as minus 2 plus minus square root of, we write this 12 as 3 times of 4. We know that 3 times of 4 is 12, and here we just separate the square root of minus 1, and this is whole divided by 2. And now in the next step here we need to separate the square root on both of these terms, and it will be written as minus 2 plus minus square root of 3 into square root of 4, and here we know that the square root of minus 1 is iota, and this is whole divided by 2. And now further in the next step we have minus 2 plus minus, we know that the square root of 4 becomes 2, and we have this is square root of 3 into iota, and this is whole divided by 2. And now in the next step here we need to separate this fraction. So when we separate this fraction, it will be written as minus 2 is divided by 2 plus minus 2 times of square root of 3 is also divided by 2 into iota. So that here we have this 2 is cancelled out by this 2, and here we obtain minus 1 plus minus, this 2 is cancelled out by this 2, and here we obtain square root of 3 into iota. So here we have these two complex roots of the given equation. So finally we have the three roots of the given equation, and the first root is we write as x1 is equals to 2, and its second root is denoted by x2, and it is equals to, here we write the positive value, it is minus 1 plus square root of 3 iota, and its third root is denoted by x3, and it is equals to minus 1 minus square root of 3 iota. So finally we have these three roots of the given equation. So this is the final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.